2020 is upon us, and I want to say Happy New Year to you wherever you are. This is Dan Maxwell Jr., and this is a special message from the depth of my heart, specifically for young people, especially in Liberia and Ghana, where there are going to be crucial elections. In Liberia, I know we have the midterm elections, which will be in 2020 October, and in Ghana there's the presidential elections in December. Now, the reason I chose to base this New Year's message specifically around the topic of elections is because of the role that young people get to play in elections. Time and again, we've seen that politicians will take advantage of the vulnerabilities in young people, especially at-risk youth, incite them maybe at the instance of a small cash to go and create havoc, to create violence. And I want to just speak to young people this afternoon. You cannot continue to allow yourself to be used by these politicians for selfish gain. And in my work with young people, I've come to realize that the number one reason why many young persons get sucked into the idea of getting paid some small money to go and create instability in communities, to go and attack other candidates, to go and destroy other campaigns, is because these young people are not doing anything to earn an income for themselves. They're unemployed, they're vulnerable, and they can be used for any devious reasons. But there's a way around that, and that way is to acquire skills. Now, I know that many of you may have tried in the past to acquire some skills, and you've tried leveraging those skills, and maybe you still don't have a job yet, or maybe you're not earning as much. That's okay, because you can still build on those skills. I've come to realize that the reason people will not get to the point they really want to get because they give up too quickly. And I want to urge you not to give up so fast, because everything you want is on the other side of failure. And so if you've tried in the past, you've acquired a skill and that skill is not bringing any income, don't give up. Maybe the skill you acquired is not so much in demand. One of the things I tell young people is in this day and age, you must begin to acquire globally marketable skills. You don't just want to acquire skills that may be only useful in your local community. You want to acquire skills that are needed globally, So there are certain skills that no matter where you are in the world, you can utilize them. And some skills you can remain in your own country and people will come to you. With Ghana booming on tourism, you want to acquire skills that can be leveraged by the tourism industry, for example. In Liberia, we also have a potential there for tourism, but yet we find ourselves spending more time discussing politics and making the country look bad and worse. And as a result, we're not taking advantage of the tourist opportunities that we have in Liberia. And I want to urge you to start to change that narrative, because politics is not everything. Yes, politics is the way, the political system is the way the country is governed, but as an individual, you have a choice. You can decide what outcome you want for your life outside of whatever has happened politically. Because around you, there are people who are living, and these people are not involved in politics, but things are happening for them simply because they've set their minds to focus on what they needed to do to get to where they want to be at. So when it comes to your skills acquisition as a young person, you want to focus on grabbing the skills and paying attention and giving it your all. Make that sacrifice. If it's 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, make the sacrifice to acquire the skills you need to acquire this year to set yourself up for greater success. Not to be used by politicians, not to be used by people who don't have the right mindset for the country. I encourage you to set the goals this year, to acquire the skills you need to acquire, to be the person you're capable of being. Thank you very much.